What could be worse than a German managing the English national team? Well, if you're German, an Englishman in charge of Germany, and that's exactly what we've done here. FM Forever is going to manage Germany at the 2026 World Cup, and we're going to see exactly how he gets on. England are currently ranked number 4 in the world. Germany ranked 10th in the world. Will they both get through to the knockout stages? Will they potentially meet? Well, we're going to take charge. We're going to go there and we're going to see exactly how we get on. Well, the friendlies are played. We beat Canada 1-0. We beat South Korea 3-0 and we drew 1-1 with Colombia. So the 3 group games coming up: Curacao, Ivory Coast and Ecuador. We should top the group. We should comfortably qualify for the next stage. However, things do not always go according to plan. Here is the 26-man strong squad, starting off with our 3 goalkeepers: Oliver Baumann, Darman and ter Stegen. Gone for experienced goalkeepers here, all very, very good quality players. We have Rudiger, Tar, Bissimi, Chow, Slotterbeck, Baku there, Anton, Kimmich, who is world class, Hendricks, David Raum, Mittelstadt, Goretzka and Havertz. Then we have Musiala, Gnabry, Wirtz, Sane and Voltemade, Undav, Adeyemi and Beer. Well-rounded. Yes, there's quite a few players in the 30s and late 20s, but there's also a little bit of youth in there as well. I'm hoping the mix of youth and experience and rotating the players will, fingers crossed, get us to the latter stages of the tournament. Right, Curacao, first game. Let's get straight into it. So we're lining up with a 4-2-3-1. We're going to go with ter Stegen in goal, Raum and Kimmich as the wing backs, Slotterbeck and Tar as ball playing central defenders. Out of possession, the wing backs are going to be pressing full backs and the centre backs are just going to be centre backs. In the midfield, we've got Havertz and Nemecha, who are going to be pressing midfielders. Nemecha's going to drop into that deeper DM role. Wirtz is also going to be a pressing central midfielder, but while he's on the attack, he's going to be in a free role. Musiala and Sane inside forwards, but wingers when we're out of possession to give us an outlet. And then Voltemade is going to be playing up top. Voltemade is going to be used more as a target forward to try and win the ball and knock it down for these guys here to obviously come onto it. So, Curacao, first game, let's get straight into it. So this is how we're lining up, as I've just explained. Let's get into the game and see how we get on. It would help if I put the highlights on though, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's put the highlights on. We're having issues with sound when I've been doing a few of these videos, which I need to figure out. I'm still working on it, where sometimes you can clearly hear us speaking, then other times it's drowned out by the background noise. So I've knocked the sound off for this. Oh, early attempt there. 1 minute and 40 seconds in, and Germany have a shot not on target, but it whistled just past the post. So let's see if we can do what we should be doing against Curacao and handsomely beating them. 10 minutes in, no score. We've had 2 shots. They haven't had any shots. Possession pretty much 50-50 or thereabouts. And coming up to 20 minutes, here's a highlight though, and we have a corner, and it's Kimmich, who we know can take a set piece. Whips it in, it's cleared, but only as far as Havertz. Havertz, can he put it back in, or was he tripped? Well, the referee's given a penalty. I would imagine this will go to VAR, which it does, and penalty has been awarded. I would imagine Kimmich going to take this, is he? Or is he? Is it Kimmich? No, it's Voltemade. Voltemade scores, gets his first goal of the World Cup. Fantastic stuff there from the German striker. And it's Curacao 0, Germany 1. Brilliant start so far to this World Cup. coming up to the half-hour mark. You would love to see just a nice, comfortable win. I can't imagine for 1 minute we're going to absolutely batter them, but I think 3-4-0 would be a very, very comfortable scoreline. Here's Curacao though. And the flag goes up and it's a free kick to Germany. I did panic there. I did think to myself that potentially they were going to get a set piece and score from it there. We're on the break again. Here's Wirtz de Voltemada. Lays it back off. Now going to put it in the box. There's nobody sort of there. And it goes harmlessly into the goalkeeper's hands. Here come Curacao though. Hansen bringing it out to Bakuna. We'll put the ball in. Oh, and it was blocked. And it's a corner to Curacao. This is not going to be as easy as what I think it's going to be. A little bit of a shout of encouragement to the players. And here we go again. Sane now to Kimmich. Kimmich, oh, I don't know what Kimmich was doing there. I don't know what that ball was. It certainly didn't pick anybody out, but here's Curacao. Again, going to try and break forward. No, Musiala to Wirtz. Now to Raum. Raum puts it in. It's cleared again. Only as far as Nemecha. Nemecha, what a goal from just outside the box. Fantastic goal from Nemecha there. 2-0 as we are approaching half time. And fingers crossed we'll get in with this lead and then we can regroup and come back out in the second half and finish them off. Here come Curacao again though. Down the right. Hansen cuts inside and he scores 2-1. Well, Curacao have pulled one back and they're potentially back in this tie as we go into half time. It was looking very comfortable at 2-0, but it just goes to show. Half-time, Curacao 1, Germany 2. A little bit of work to do in the second half. Right, haven't made any changes at half-time. I'm just waiting to see how things go. Wirtz now to round again, back in. Oh, corner. Round to take the corner now. In swinger, hopefully. And, oh, it's gone in. Musiala, I didn't see where the ball had gone there. Totally lost the flight of the ball. But Musiala scores to make it 3-1 now. I think this is going to be okay now. I can't imagine them getting another one. But we are going to potentially look at making a few changes because we need to rotate and rest players as well. Probably look at that in the next 5-10 minutes or so. To Stegen now with a goal kick. And plays it to Kimmich. Down the line to Sane. Sane now. Oh, lovely little bit of skill there. And plays in Kimmich again on the overlap. Now to Umecha. Now to Sane. Sane. Havertz is going to try. Havertz scores. Yes, 4-1. Havertz has scored. And I think it's time we make our substitutions now. So Wirtz is going to make way. He's not had the best of games. I think we're going to potentially look at bringing in... We're going to give Adeyemi potentially. No, not Adeyemi, because Adeyemi's going to play over there with Sane. So sorry, we'll swap that there. So Sane is going to come out and Goretzka's going to come in there. Adeyemi obviously playing on the right. On the left, are we going to make any changes there? No. Rounds on a yellow card, so I think what we will do is we will bring in Mittelstadt for him. Going to look at making a change in the defence as well. Schlotterback's going to come off. Malik Chow is going to come on. 4 changes made. I think that's all we're going to do. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. 4 changes, and then we've got one in the bag for later on if we need it. Right, here we go. Coming up to 20 minutes plus added on time to play. More than happy with what's going on at the moment. Curacao in possession now. Trying to go forward. They're never going to pull this back. Apart from conceding the goal, quite happy with the performance and everything so far. Curacao are looking for a second goal though, so we need to be mindful, and they've only gone and got one. Well, the defence is appealing for offside. It's going to go to VAR. They're going to have a quick look at it and see what they think. And the goal has been disallowed, so it is still just 4-1. I think we might bring Voltamari off soon and give somebody 10-15 minutes up top. Malik Cham, who's come on as a sub there, really good at passing the ball around. Musiala now, lovely ball to Goretzka. Goretzka loses out and it's cleared. Throw in, Middlestat with the throw. Finds Goretzka, oh, and it's come back off the post. That could have been another one. That definitely could have been another one. Right, time to make a change now, and we are going to change with Voltamari is going to come off. We are going to bring in, we're going to give Undav a game up front, and he is going to play as a centre forward. So we're going to change things a little bit here for the last 15 minutes or so. Just a quick one, if you do enjoy the video, please click on the like button. Do subscribe to the channel and also leave a comment as well. Much appreciated when you leave a comment. And Nemecha scores 5-1 now. Comfortable, very comfortable. We'll not get games as easy as this in the rest of the tournament, no doubt. But 20 shots, 10 on target. I was going to read the possession out there, but another highlight's come up. And here's Middlestat. Lovely long ball through to Musiala, who's been brilliant. Musiala now cuts inside. Oh, and he didn't get his goal, but he got a corner. Good save from the goalkeeper. 7.3 rating for Musiala. He's starting to look tired. So is Havertz and Nemecha. But the game's nearly over. There's only 2 minutes left to play. As Middlestat now plays in Musiala again. Goretzka, lovely ball. Oh, just wide of the mark from Undav, the new substitute on the pitch. That is that. 5-1. Comfortable victory. And we will move on to the next game. So next up we've got the Ivory Coast, who also won their game comfortably against Ecuador. So both on 3 points. Ecuador will be playing Curacao, who you'd imagine they would beat. So let's get into this one and let's see exactly how we get on. Anything other than a defeat against the Ivory Coast will be a good result, but of course we want the win. We want the 6 points. That will guarantee us getting through to the next knockout stages. And topping the group, in theory, should get us lesser opposition as well in the next round. Couple of little tweaks that we've done. Goretzka comes in alongside Nemecha in the midfield. Havertz is going up front as a deep lying forward, changing the tactics very slightly. So just to try and do something a little bit different. It worked against Curacao with Voltamari up there holding the ball up. I think probably what we need is we need a different type of striker for this game. Hopefully I'm right. Otherwise, it's going to look rather embarrassing if we bring Voltamari on the second half and go back to the system that worked so well in the first game. We're going to look a little bit laughable. Anyway, let's get into the action and watch us hopefully get another 3 points. Ivory Coast versus Germany, and we are off. Havertz there to Wirtz from the kickoff to Nmecha. And yeah, pointless highlight. I just don't get these pointless highlights. I just want to say, in all the years I've been playing Football Manager and playing international management, I do love the setup, and I certainly love the graphics as well. All the screens look a lot nicer and clearer. They're totally different, so you know it's international management. Ivory Coast with a corner here. We'll get back to this in just 1 second. Corner comes in, and it's half cleared by Tar. We need to clear it completely, and oh, it's gone through some bodies there. I think it might have took a deflection, and Ivory Coast are 1-0 up. Not the best start. Big shout of demand more. Yes, it is looking a lot better. It's early days on this, but I'm definitely on my save that I'm doing at Real Madrid, where I think I'm about 18, 19 seasons in. I'm going to add the international management on as well, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm looking for a team to possibly a different team other than the normal ones that I tend to go for, your Brazils, your Englands, your Spains, France, etc. And that was nearly a second goal. Germany have not adapted to going 1-0 down, but Ter Stegen has a goal kick and he plays it short to Goretzka. Out to the wing now to Kimmich. Kimmich passes the ball straight to the Ivory Coast. And here they come again. We've got to get the grips here. There's the ball in behind. Tar's got plenty of time. Back to the goalkeeper who sprays it out. Round now. To Musiala. To Goretzka. Ram can't get a yellow card this game because he will miss the third game in the group stage. Ram and Musiala passing it back and forward. Goretzka now. Back out to Ram again. Ram goes past his man, looking for the cross. Finds the cross. Nobody can get to it. Ivory Coast try to get it away. They do get it away successfully and they can counter slightly here. But we are all over them when they get the ball to stop them trying to distribute it. But that big ball over the top and they're in trouble. And oh, that was a let-off. That was a big let-off, but at the expense of a corner. Ivory Coast now with the corner. It comes in and it's again half cleared. And Ahmad puts it narrowly wide. He got a goal already this game, so you wouldn't write him off. Another shout to demand more. Not playing well. Havertz is not playing well up front either. He's on a 6.4. Slotterbeck, Kimmich, there's a few players who aren't playing well in this team today. And the players who normally do perform, we probably need to look at a change of tactic or possibly just a change of personnel, something in the second half. It's 1-0. As things stand, we are going to lose this game unless we make any changes. I'm going to let the players know that I am not happy. You have been terrible. Sort it out. And we are going to change some things around. So Baku's coming in for Kimmich on the right hand side of defence. We've decided to also bring in Gnabry as well. He's came onto the pitch. Voltemade has came in as well. He's replacing Havertz, who hasn't really had a good game. So 3 subs made at half time. We're going to keep the other 2. Hopefully those changes will help and will work. And here we go, second half kicking off. Ivory Coast have Frank Kessie, football manager legend Frank Kessie. They've had 7 shots, 3 on target and 64% of possession. Germany's only had 5 shots now, 2 on target. So we're not getting the possession, we're not creating the chances as well. And I'm going to go a little bit more positive in our mentality, because I think we need to create something and do something. A draw would not be a bad result, but we don't want to lose it and go into the last game needing something. Schlotterbeck now. Plays it into Mecha. Good skill from Mecha. Now to Baku. What can Baku do on this right hand side? He has to come back. Is he then going to put a cross in? He does put a cross in. Musiala. Now there's a shot. Oh, and Goretzka's shot just goes over the bar. But we're shooting from too far out. We need to be shooting inside the box, not outside the box. Jonathan Tah now comes off. He's brought Rudiger on because he's on a yellow card. He doesn't want to take a chance with him. We've got one more chance now. One more change, sorry, that we can make. Coming up the 75th minute. Nothing happening. We're going to have to make a change. We are going to make a change. I've noticed Musiala is absolutely blowing out of his backside. So I think Musiala is going to come off. And we are going to bring in Adeyemi possibly, yeah. Adeyemi's going to come in as well. I'm not quite sure what else we can do in terms of changes. I'm going to go with that. We possibly might have to go a little bit more attacking. Another shout of demand more from the bench there. Right, attacking now for the last 5 minutes or so. There's still nothing happening. Nothing at all happening. Oh, I'm going to go very attacking, and then it's just went to a highlight, but let's see what happens. Diamande, very good central defender on Football Manager. Schlotterbeck wins it, tries to send Adeyemi, and he does. He scampers away. Now, what's he going to do? Is he going to put a cross in? No, he holds it up. He then plays the ball in, and oh, how he has missed that. Only he will know. That was a sitter, and I think that now, oh, wait a minute, we have 1 minute of stoppage time remaining. Rudiger now plays it to Nemecha, to Goretzka. Now, plays in Raum, feeds in Adeyemi. What did Adeyemi do? Puts another ball in. It's cleared. Can we get the ball into the box? Oh, was that a foul? Gnabry. The referee thinks it's a foul. Does VAR think it's a foul? Come on, VAR. It's a penalty, and I think Voltemade will probably take it with him being on the pitch. Yeah, it looks like Voltemade is to take it. He scored one already from the spot. Can he score a second one? Oh. This just sums up this game as the players all slowly start walking off the pitch. Well, this hasn't gone according to plan. We need to beat Ecuador to guarantee going through in second place. Potentially, if Ivory Coast slip up, we will go through in first place, but they've got Curacao. Okay, right, let's get to that game. Let's get it done, see where we're finishing the group, and then we'll come back on the next video with the knockout stages. So we've moved back a little bit more to that Curacao game. So the back four is the same as it has been for the last two games. Ter Stegen in goal, Havertz and Nemecha in the centre of midfield with Wirtz in the free role, alongside Musiala and Sane, and Voltemade back in the team. He's been forgiven for that penalty miss. To be fair though, the game never should have went to that penalty. It should have been done and dusted and put to bed, and too many players didn't perform. This is a game where we can't afford not to perform, because in the group we are actually behind Ecuador and the Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast have 6 points, Ecuador on 3. We're in third place on 3. So a draw will mean we will finish third. A win will guarantee us finishing at least second. A defeat and we will be on 3 points. We'll still finish third unless Curacao can pull off some sort of miracle. 3 points may get us through to the knockout stages, but it's not guaranteed. So a draw, yeah, we're through, but we're finished third in the group. A win would be realistically the only sort of thing that we could conceivably want to happen. But this is Germany, this is Football Manager, and it's international management. And as we know, there's always one team gets knocked out early on in the World Cup who you don't think would. If you remember back to reigning champions France once upon a time, being knocked out in the group stages. Right, here we go. 3 minutes in, 0-0. Ecuador have had a shot off target. They also have all of the possession, but it is very, very early. That can change quite quickly. So, 0-0, 12 minutes gone. First highlight now, and it's Ecuador with the ball, but Raum manages to win it back to Musiala, to Schlotterbeck. Now, he needs to find somebody in space. They need to move out of the way because they're getting in each other's way. Raum, lovely ball to Wirtz now. What can Wirtz do? We know he's got a trick up his sleeve. He puts the cross in. Voltemade, it's over his head. Oh, yes, what a shot. Kimmich from the edge of the box. We don't like to put it into the box and just tap it into the back of the net. We have to hit them from 25 yards. But I'll take it. I will absolutely take anything we can get as long as it means we'll win the game. 6 shots, 3 on target now. We haven't got a lot of possession, but what we're doing with it is we're creating chances. Here come Ecuador with a corner. 23 minutes played. The corner comes in and scrambling there in the box. But It doesn't go in the back of the net, so it's a positive. But here come Ecuador again. Caicedo, we know what he can do. We know he's dangerous. Down the wing now. Here comes the ball over the top, and they've left him too much space. Oh. Luckily, two German defenders were rushing in on him, and he tried to just pull it onto his left foot, and I think that's possibly the saving grace, that he's had to just quickly switch to his left and swing at it. Or that could have been 1-1. 7 shots, 3 on target, so we haven't really made any headway in the last 10 minutes or so. Here come Ecuador again. Broken up nicely. Kimmich now to Tar. Back to Kimmich. Kimmich now going down the wing, looking for something. Pass to pull it back to Nemecha. Nemecha again, looking for Kimmich. Oh, he feeds it in. Lovely. Sane, shoot. Yes, he does. 2-0. Germany 0. Germany 2. I'm getting too excited. Germany 2. Ecuador 0. Fantastic. Coming up to half-time, if we can get in at half-time with the 2-0 lead, I really do favour us to go on and win this in the second half comfortably. But here come Ecuador now. Mena plays it in, but Tar sweeps it up. Lovely ball out to Sane now. Sane, can he run at them? Can he cause them problems? He's looking for the pass. He finds Kimmich trying to overlap. Lovely ball to Wirtz now. Wirtz, 3-0. Exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we needed. Florian Wirtz, this is not the team that played the Ivory Coast. This is a totally different team. This is Germany playing as Germany can play. Right, coming up to half time. Oh, another highlight now. Tar to Slotterbeck. Slotterbeck now to Raum. Raum to Musiala. Musiala now to Nemecha. To Voltemade, who's been quite quiet, to be fair. But we're winning 3-0, so who cares? Kimmich puts the ball in. And the header. Ooh. Could have been 4. Had it been 4, I may have made 4 substitutions at half-time and rested some players. Especially the ones who potentially could get another yellow card. So, and miss the next game. Anyway, there's still time. There's 3 minutes added on time. Intercepted, but still won back by Ecuador. Caicedo now. Back to Pacho. Here they come. They're playing some nice football. Germany trying to intercept it, but it just keeps going back to an Ecuador player. They're trying to get this ball in the box, I would imagine. Germany are trying to block it. And, oh... that was a very, very, very close. And we're going to get to half-time now. Yes, we're going to get to half-time. Oh, a little bit extra added time in half-time. Right, 3-0 at half-time. Okay, let's see what we're going to do. So, 3 changes made at half-time. Mittelstadt comes in because we had a yellow card from the first game there for Bauer. So we don't want him picking up another yellow card. Jonathan Carr was the same, so Malik Chow has come in. And Musiala was looking very tired. Oh, Ecuador have pulled one back. 3 minutes in. This is not a good start. Musiala has come off and we have brought in Adeyemi on the left because Musiala was looking tired and he is probably one of our better players, so we want to keep him fit. Sane now, bringing the ball out of defence. He's got no support. He's just running by himself. We need to get somebody in the box. He's having to hold it up. He then plays it all the way back, but it goes back to Ecuador, who can now break. Mena now. Ball over the top to Valencia. The keeper has to come out and deal with this. Oh, and he does. He does. That'll be a corner. They could have sucker punched us on the break there and made it 3-2, and that would have definitely been twitchy bum time, 100%. But if you look at the stats now, they've had 12 shots and 6 on target to our 10 shots, 5 on target. So they are coming into the game a lot more. We need to kill the game off. Possibly need to look at making another change. 67 minutes coming up. We have 2 subs left, and yet we're going to use those 2 subs. What we're going to do is we're going to take Voltamade off, and I think we're going to look at potentially bringing in Undav up top. He's going to come in and he's going to play a deep lying forward role. Wirtz is going to come more as an attacking playmaker. We are also going to look at Wirtz might be the one to make way, but I'm looking at who's having a bad game as well. And to be fair, the substitutes are no, Nemecha's going to come off and Goretzka's going to come on. I just feel Goretzka, a little bit of fresh legs in that midfield. As we approach the 70-minute mark, we are currently qualified for the knockout stages. 75 minutes played. Just let that clock tick down. Stats wise, we're virtually identical. Well, we are identical in shots and shots on target, but we have taken our chances better than Ecuador have. 87th minute now. Ecuador with the ball, trying to come forward to grab a goal. If they grab a goal, then you would imagine they're going to go for the jugular and try and get that equaliser, which would also guarantee them qualification into the next round. At the moment, that's not guaranteed. Goalkeeper gets it away, half gets it away, and then they put the ball over the bar. Okay, 2 minutes remaining and added time. 3 minutes of added time. I think it's done. I think it's dusted. I think it's put to bed. Yes, it is. Germany have qualified for the last 16 of the knockout stages. Fantastic achievement there. We did make it a little bit difficult after that second game, but brilliant achievement. And we will see who we're going to face in the second round. Still games to play to decide who's playing who, and I did forget this. You don't go automatically into the round of 16 because the World Cup's been expanded. So you go into the second round, you get through the second round, and then you go into the round of 16. Anyway, Germany have been drawn to play against Senegal in the first knockout stage. Senegal, we're just going to have a quick look at the team. Lots of names that you probably know: Mendy, Koulibaly, Diouf, Sarr, Gueye, Ndiaye, Mane, Nicholas Jackson. So they definitely can't be overlooked. It is going to be a tough draw, and we are going to potentially have to struggle and battle through to get into the round of 16 proper. At least we haven't met England yet. Let's just hope if we do get knocked out early, they get knocked out before us. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this, please hit the like and subscribe button. The next episode, hopefully we'll have another 3 games, but you never know, it might just contain the one. If we do get knocked out very, very early, we will simulate the rest of the World Cup, and we'll see how England and Thomas Tuchel did and how everybody else did and who would win the 2026 World Cup. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Andy FM forever, and I'm signing out. Bye-bye.